Howdy, howdy. Welcome in. I just gotta get a few things. Please mind that I'm having to get some parts and stuff. Mm. That way I can actually have some. I have to get some claw plates and other things for the build. All right. Begin, guys. Yes, this is a custom stream where I'm building a custom gunpla, and this is it, the gal, because he is essentially a perfect thing for making a pyro pup. I just have to make these into add some white eyes, X's right here, and then connect them to make it look nice. And then in the back, it just makes spirals that look like fires. Essentially, it's very simple, but it doesn't give much to do. But yeah, as you can see, and the way I normally do this, when I build actual models, the I go for the base first. I go for the legs and then build up. But in this case, with this one, I will actually be building this part first, the entire torso. Mainly because of this right here, the way the neck joints are done. That way it's a little bit more easier to start with. Yep. All right, let's get into this. They have some nice rubbers, and it's the neck joints that I'm more worried about. So this is going to be set aside. I really will not be using these stickers at all. Not these. I will not be using them at all. So they go far away. I want to start with the base and then the chest area so that I can at least get it to be a nice concept. That way, that way it's easier to handle. So basically, these guys right here. And yes, that wire is another reason why I'm doing the neck and the chest area first. There we go. All right, there we go. And these stickers, I will not use any of those deals because one, I will be using this marker for any of the green. But I will be using this, this, and these because I do not have the correct gunpla marker to actually make it work. All right, set that here and there. All right, I will start with this neck unit, which reminds me, I think I lost, nope, it's right here. We have to do this. All right, D16. There it is, D16. That's right. Let me get my, let me get these so that I can actually see even when I'm close up. All right. Got as close as I can. And as you can see, there is some stuff that I gotta trim off. Just a little trimming off. All right, let's get this in. Have to make certain this notch is at the bottom while I do this. I have to get this in as deep as I can. There we go. That's nice. There we go. All right. Now we have to get all the D's. And please, if you're watching this, do not make any of those. Uh, don't pull a fillion, basically. No D nut jokes. Please do not do that. This is gunpla. We are not children here. All right then. So each of these 15, and then to this one. I will do one of each of these. Put it close to the rod. Set that down. And some more cleaning up. All right. And I'll put that in with that. There we go. That's one. That's two. All right. All right. But yeah, I will be automatic doing that every couple of minutes so that I can make certain. Uh, I really keep forgetting to say those things, so please understand. It's starting to look nice. And yes, this suit is one of 4 suits I plan on building for Cinder that I will send to her as a thanks for getting me involved into finally getting me to pull the trigger to get into streaming. I've been on that, sitting on it for years. Never really got into it until recently. There's some of these that really have bad nubbing where you actually, no matter how much you clean it, it just ends up having a darker mark than what it should. And you can see right here in these points. If you see right here, it's supposed to be that color, but there's some darker points. That is where the nub was at. Some of these inner portions you don't have to do anything about because this will be covered by the head unit. But as it goes further in, as you go outer into it, it becomes more difficult. And that is something I've had trouble with my own models, with my other ones. Do a little trimming on this side. Oh, sorry, I'm not used to having a camera on me when I'm doing this. Let's get some water. Mm, 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 mm. All right, there we go. That looks nice. All right. Mm-hmm. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, gotta do this like this, and then put it down. Then you can pose it as you need to. All right. Now we need the plastic pieces, I believe. Those rubber pieces. Let's see here. Come here. That is if I read this right. And it is. Yep. Now, this, you can't use nippers at all. You have to use a knife. There. Set what's on top of that. Now this is where you need the nippers. There we go. That's as good as this can get, because that's quite literally rubber, and I don't want to break it. Okay. We are going to need. Is that where the bolt? No. Where's the one that has the balls on it? Hmm. D. Where? Okay, so it is this one. D. Then it's this one. D18. Yep. D18. Okay. Clip. Clip. Now, when you're doing with these the ball joint, there's a point where you actually have to do something kind of unusual. Trim a little at a time where you can barely feel it. Then you can actually use the file to deal with it. Yeah, you can do like this. All right. That's one side. As you can see, we got. You see how that looks compared to the other side? That's a little bit better, isn't it? Here, one like that. There we go. All right. Now, when you do this, from what the instruction says, first place it through there, like so. Place that there. Place this one there. And then you do this. That acts as as the point of holding that in place, which is very necessary. That way it's a little bit easier to deal with. All right, this component is done. Finished. Now we're going to here, where we assemble that top section, which is right here. Then we put this part into the chest unit, which is these two. Mm. Mm. I'm doing this with no backrest. If I can just. God dang it. Okay, come here. There we go. All right, there we go. That's a little better. Okay, let's get B6, which should be this one. This is the chest unit. After I assemble this, I will be using this to do panel lining as best I can. If it doesn't work well, I can always use this one, which is, as you can see right here, let me pull this other one out. They are all color coded to different colors and they are very useful. And eventually, I will be using a specific tool that I want to try on building Gunpla, a spray gun that I can use these Gunpla markers as basis. Yeah. I've never done orange units before, but every other color that's been dark red, navy, uh, hunter green, and stuff like that, always leave nub mark that's hard to get rid of. But there is a method that involves using this type of glue. Melt, you take some of the nub and melt it into some of the glue. Then you make a paste that you just put on there, smooth out, and it looks amazing. You need to be in a well ventilated area. That's why I have a fan going right now to avoid the fumes whenever I use this, which will be when I get these components together. All right. Right. There's one bad side about this. Right, time to polish that as much as I can to get rid of the file marks. And I'm actually using some old sponge files. I'm surprised that they still work. I really don't get rid of these like I should because they just work way too well for polishing. One of the reasons why I really don't use the file that much, and I use the knife method on certain parts, because I can hit it one way and hit it another way, and then just simply make certain I don't mess it up, and then I can just even it out. As you see, there's actually a nub. This is why I don't really like certain colored suits. And the main reason why most gunpla suits are white. But once I assemble this, I am going to file this down and blend the seam in. That way it looks seamless. It looks just like a giant robot with no seams. You have to get up close to it to see the seams. This is the other reason why it's annoying. There's a slight marking. This is where this comes in. There we go. All right, there we go. Whoops. Mm. Whoa. Sorry. All right. All right. Okay, let's see here. Now we got to go with D3, D9, and D8, which should be these three, these two, and D3. D9, I mean D3 goes here. These two go here. Gonna nip these out like so. There we go. Now putting that in there. All right. Smooth these out. You put the big bowl into here. I gotta to kind of fix this a little. It's kind of affecting my metal finger a little. All right. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, for the next one, I'm probably going to be having to use the fingerless ones because honestly, this is starting to freaking annoy me. All right, now we take off B7. Take this one, put it like that. Place this in here. Go. Mhm. If you want to chat with me, please do. I'm actually going slow this time. Normally, I could build this within an hour or less. But because I'm trying to be precise with it, I'm going to be slow. Eventually, I will be getting a bigger one of these where it gets my entire area. I am happy that I got this table, but it's not very well for the camera, the hand cam. It's very useful for what it is. All right. Now this goes here. I'm going to bend that down and set it in place for that position. Now, like so. Boom. Now this is where I mean the seam. You can barely see the seam, but you can still see it. This is where this comes in. All you do, put it down on the edges, close it for a bit, and put pressure down, like so. And as you saw, that just sealed that up. That way, I am sealing up the joints. That way, this can be sealed up and nice. To be like that. Then right here and here. There we go. I will also eventually get a vise, which makes this a whole lot easier to do. And then you simply just file it off, file the excess off. Just simple. Sorry, I gotta see this. Because yes, I am also watching Cinder at the same time as I'm doing this. Well, not really watching, listening. All right, all right. Trying to get this as neat as I can. And yes, as you can see, you can barely see the seam now. I really have never used its course. Yeah, I can barely see that seam now. Right there, it's super annoying. You can't really see it, but it is there and it's super annoying. Alright, sorry about that. I was checking something out. Alright. I'd highly recommend not eating anything while you're doing this because some of this powder from sanding can get into the food. It's best to have a closed up drink or a smoothie if you're going to take hours on doing this. It's just very, very easy to lose track of time. I didn't even realize I've already been doing this Pacific component for an hour. If this takes weeks, I have no problem because I'm doing slow this time. I normally am fast. But if this does end up staying, I can always simply just make it a battle scar, which I've actually done for a few of my own models, my own gunpla builds. The part snapped in such a way where it actually left the bad piece. I ended up having to put, let me see if I can find it. This, which you do need to wear gloves and use these sort of tools for putting it on. And it's best to have any sort of plastic to protect the what's going on around you so that it does not get on your skin. It's very toxic. It's better to do it like that. But it does not give off fumes. It, but even so, I would still wear a mask with that. All right, there we go. Now for this mark here. As I go like that. As you can see, that looks a little better, doesn't it? How do you feel? But what I just heard in the in her stream just now, I'm leaving it alone, like crazy alone. There we go. Yep, there that goes. As you can see, this is where detailing comes into play. I'm leaving those slight mess ups on purpose. There we go. And there, I'm deliberately doing this with my finger for a reason. As you can see, it's to make that a little, make it look like been in a fight. And to do this, I do that. Make it look like there's been some sort of, like there's been rubbing of the metal. That way it actually looks like it's been rubbed on or rinsed in. And it's only there that I'm doing that on both sides. It also allows me to do this. As you can see how it's going, starting to make it look nice. There we go. Now that's what I was trying to get. Make it look nice. There we go. All right. I'm debating whether to, meh, might as well. There we go. All right. Put some water. All right. There we go. All right. Now, this is where this comes in. After all that cleaning and whatnot, now we're doing these two. B1 and A22 and 21, which then we either use these or I use this. I am thinking of doing this to avoid that. But the main issue with that is this right here. It's more difficult to do that than you would think. But we will take these off and we'll then pull this so that it can hold this while I do it. Finger caught. Yeah, your fingers can get caught in these very easily. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, there we go. Now I clamp it there, and then I use this like so. As you can see, that looks a little bit better, doesn't it? All right, there we go. Hmm? No, sorry. I got an alert that I didn't need to know about. There we go. There we go. Now do the edges. Well, all right. That looks better. All right, there we go. Now this one goes right there. Just place it in, and then boom. I would not glue this because it's nice and secure where it is. It's hard enough as it is to pull out. Okay, then B should be one of these. Oh, this is C. All right, so this is B, and this B is a cover for an action base. So do not glue it. It is very useful for displaying these suits. Oh, that's funny. There we go. Mhm. I'll set this here. And that's where that looks. I am not going to do any detailing there because you don't need to. Now, ah, all right, there we go. Alright, let's go. Alright, that's better. Alright, there we go. Now to get rid of the excess from sanding. There we go. Now that's there. Alright. Okay. Alright. Now we're going to do these two components, as you see right here. And we're going to need these two as well. We can put this away now. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, there we go. Slowly go down. Alright. Alright. All right, here we go. All right, I am putting this on last. We have the marker that we'll be using to do the detailing. All right, do the nubs. There we go. Again, I'm gonna check my headphones power because I want to know. Okay, still 100%. That's awesome. All right, so ah, yo, thank you, K Carl. I think I missaid your name. Welcome in. Welcome in. Doing what I can to be this. Ah, thank you. It's going fine right now. I'm not even noticing that I'm only an hour and 30 minutes into the stream. Doing what I can to keep myself entertained as well as explain how to build and make sure you don't make mistakes on these things. But at the same time, I enjoy fixing mistakes. Yeah, I'm not arguing with you on that. Considering I've been only streaming for this month. Let's pull that back up. I don't mind. I don't mind the help. Mm. Sure, I did that. Go. All right. Goes there. Okay. Like so. I'm gonna keep going until let me check my schedule. Because honestly, I just don't really stream for very long. Anyway, there we go. That's there. But tonight I would try to stream till 10 p.m. I'm gonna keep going until I really either feel exhaustion or my back tries to give out. And yes, as you can see how this, after that's all put together, slams in, and it can easily pop out and pivot. That's perfectly assembled. Now for the detailing. Oh wait, almost forgot. It's like that. Put that like that, and sand the edges, smooth them out. Mm. Make sure that I get that nice and good. Put that as deep as I can get, and then add the glue to seal the seams. You can only leave that open for a few minutes. If I don't, I can end up getting too much fumes in my nose. All the edge points I can. Make sure that that's easier to do that. There we go. All right, gotta leave that to where it can just dry for a few minutes so that we can let it get into nice hard so we can easily sand it up. Then we will be doing D5, D6, A13, and I do not see that. Where is that specific component? Ah, and A12, which I find kind of surprising. It does not even say it on here, but it says A12 here and then D14. All right, let's get it done. We will do this one because black does tend to give white marks when you do it. But right now, I don't have the gold to actually, the gold gunpla marker, that is, to make these look nice and have them kind of looking like actual thrusters or verniers, as they are called in spacecrafts and in aircrafts. But as you see right here, this is what I'm trying to avoid on this one. That white mark. one reason for the files. Mm-mm. Oh, hey! I didn't even notice I got 4 viewers. Welcome in! That way it looks nice. As you can see right here, that's the reason. To avoid that white mark. Right there was the nub. It's very well trimmed. After a certain point. There we go. All right, go. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, keep it going. Ah, have a good time. If you enjoyed the stream, please consider following and turn on notifications. And I will be posting this stream onto YouTube as well. All right. I'm going to take a little break after I finish this component and get me something to eat. Mhm. Mhm. Let's get this going. All right, there we go. It's almost nice and shiny, and I can't see that white mark. There we go. It's gone. That white mark's gone. Yay. All right. Now for the last nub. All right, there we go. Go. Right. So how's everybody been doing? Been a crazy day for me. I'm actually surprised I'm still awake. I'm that tired from my day job. Yeah, that's true. All right. See here. All right. Yep. That's put in correctly. All right. Goes in like that. All right. I'll be right back, guys. All right, I'm back. Sorry. All right. Now we're to grab these two, and then we will be doing this one. All right, there we go. Okay, I need to move back into the spot. All right, there we go. I need to get this pillow back where I need it. All right, there we go. All right, all right, there we go. There we go. Let's keep going. This goes this spot, and it should get tight. The only bad thing that I have to say about this component, this spray component, the design is good. It just there's a point where you put too much pressure, these snap in half, and it's hard to repair in any way. Other than that, it's a good component. There we go. All right. All right. Oh, wait. There it is. There we go. There we go. All right. Gotta get another one. Here's a question for y'all. What's the favorite, if y'all ever built a gunpla, what's your favorite suit to build? The one I actually enjoy the most, that I actually have a lot of, I just need to get the new SD Master Grade, is Wing Zero. There's a joke there. Sorry. All right, then A1. A13. All right. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, then. All right, there we go. Okay. That almost fell. All right. I'm getting pain in my finger trying to hold that while doing this. Go. Go. All right. All right. Let me put that fire thrust vernier in there. All right. All right. Okay. All right. See here. C7, C2, and C3. Oops. Okay, that's better. All right. Then now where 7. There we go. Set that there. Excuse me. All right. Go. There we go. As you can see, that looks nice. And the same way with the other side. All right. There we go. And we're going to do this one. C2 and C3. C2. Mhm. There we go. So, yips. Okay, that up. Right here. All right, there we go. I'm doing multiple stuff at once. There we go. All right, let's get this going. All right, there we go. All right. And flip that. Then we do C8. Which should be this one. And then this. When it's these like here, do not cut them. Cut here. Cut right here. Do not cut this. Cut here. Something like that. Very. All right. When it hits 10 o'clock, I will stop building because if this takes longer, I have no problem with that. All right. Now, this is where you have to keep track of this. You have to put this where it goes like that. Because like that. All right, then. Now, this is where I am actually going to have to do something with the knife again. All right. E1, which is this. And with this, you actually have to cut all that excess off because it needs to be connected like an actual thread. Gotta put this. All right, there we go. Oh, gotta keep that like this. Yeah. So like this. All right, then. Now we're C. This one, C4. Hmm? All right, let's keep going. Oh, ooh. All right, there we go. Gotta get that nice meat. Go. All right. Need to make sure I'm putting this on right. I am. Oh. Oh, there we go. It goes like that. And now we do 11. See 11? Oh, pardon me. Hmm? Okay. All right, let's keep going. All right. There we go. Okay, really don't understand that, but okay. 10 crits, like that. That's how it goes. Right. Hmm, see 9. Okay, let's keep going. Sorry, Also trying to keep track of chat as well. There we go. That part goes down there. I have to put higher up. Hmm, okay, there we go. Let's keep going. All right, there we go. Don't want white marks on these components at all. Ah, OBS is back. Yay. Okay. Sorry about that. All right, let's keep going. All right. Okay. Let's get back to filing this. I don't like how that OBS knocked out at random times at 9. It seems to always be at 9:26 for some reason. It's not that visible, but still. Let's go. Get rid of it for a bit. There we go. That looks perfect. Okay, now it's this to go here. I can get that in the correct angle. There we go. Now I paw. It's ready. All right. Now I have to do these components. If it is D12, which is D12 and 13, which are these two. I'm only going to do one for right now. I take the legs one leg at I do the legs one leg at a time, just like how everyone puts their pants on. Granted, I would not be surprised if someone figured out a way to do both legs at the same time. Go. It's just going to be a little difficult. Small components like this are very difficult to deal with. I learned that when I did my first real grade, which was a wing zero unit and a wing unit. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, there we go. Okay, that's good enough. All right, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, now to that there. All right, and this goes into here like that. Ah, welcome in, viewer. This is gonna be a fun. I'm just doing a chilled build right now. All right then, B, which is this part, this right here. Let's get that back up. And, all right, go. Here, B11 and 13. So, all right. There was some encoding overloading. I just noticed that. Need to actually bring that up now. That's not what I want. There we go. Status. Okay, now I understand. My disk space is overloading. And the frame lag. Alright. Alright. Now I know how far I need to drop that. Okay. I now know how I can fix this. Alright. Now I know. It is. I gotta get ha, west. Okay, there we go. Got it. Alright. I hope you like the stream so far. Why not have a conversation with me? Okay. I I'll have to wait till that lag's over. There we go. Great. All right. This goes right here. There we go. All right, then 13 is we go. Hope you had a nice time. Go. All right. Keep going. It's just a chill stream today. Go. A. Just A. Got A. Where's it? A19, which is this. All right, there we go. Place that in there. Now there's the marker. Go. Dang it. There we go. All right, then. Fix. There we go. Go. Well, a D10, which is here. All right, close to the stream's endpoint. There we go. Mm, there we go. Pulling off. So that's dealt with. Great. There we go. Trying to seal the seams. Huh. Sorry, I did not notice that there was a new viewer in here. Sorry about that. Hmm. Sorry about that. Hmm. That's fully finished. All right, that one's better. There we go. And all right, there we go. There we go. All right. Ah, 10 minutes left. Hmm. Made some good progress, considering that I normally would be faster, but I'm giving information and everything. All right, there we go. Ooh, sorry about that. Yeah. All right. All right. And we're gonna, if there's anyone here, I would plan on raiding. Raid Cinder if it's possible. Nope, not enough people. Okay. All right. And, well, I'm going to be getting off early. Thank you for watching. Come back. If you like this, please like, subscribe. I'm sorry, this is you. I'm doing this for YouTube. Like and subscribe. But if you're on Twitch, please follow and turn on notifications. See ya next time. Slow and steady.